Hey, what's up guys? Clair here. So in today's video, I want to talk about if you should start playing, World of Warcraft right now. I've done a few videos about what it's like starting or what you should be working on, but I haven't really answered if you should or not. So today we'll go over some of the pros, some of the cons, and my experiences to help you guys decide if now's the right time or not. So, should you start playing World of Warcraft this late into Shadowlands? My short answer is yes, 100%. In my couple years of playing WoW on and off, this is the best time I've seen to start playing the game late, or maybe even for the first time ever. In this video, we'll go over why I think it's such a good idea, the pros and cons of starting right now, starting this late. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to post any of them at all in the comments below. I respond to every single one of them. Don't forget, just subscribe. You can stay caught up with all the content I'm putting out. Maybe even check out my Twitch. Currently, I'm streaming every single day. All right, starting off with the pros. First off, it's fun. I mean, I know, seems silly, because, it's a game and all games, should be fun, or else why else would you even play them? But in all honesty, the new content, the stories, the new zones, there's a lot of exciting and fun things to do. Personally, I've been really, really enjoying these first few weeks back. I like the new dungeons. I've even tried a little bit of the raids, which is not usually like me. The covenants, the stories, the campaign, all the new characters, the stuff, the old characters even bringing back. It's been really cool and really exciting. It's been nice to learn about the new, the Shadowlands in general, and learn about, what it's like after death, and seeing all these new zones, the beautiful new zones, wink, wink, especially Ardenweald. Besides just it being cool, though, and fun because of new content, there's lots of other extra things and cool and fun things to do when you hit 60. When you hit 60, you gain access to all 8 dungeons, not just the 4 that you can do while leveling. Which, honestly, if I might add, they're pretty cool and unique in my opinion. You also get to dive into Torghast, gaining all those extra powers and abilities, making your character feel absolutely just insane. So many cool extras, and reducing cooldowns or making things just hit so much harder. It's pretty cool. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Not even just that, you get your legendaries, which some of them can really change the feeling of the class, and spices up the gameplay a lot. It's been really fun. There's been a couple legendaries that I think have been very, very cool. My favorite in particular has been the one that has a 40% chance to reduce the cooldown or reset the cooldown of I-Beam. And, when I get to use I-Beam like 5 times in a row, damn, that feels wild. And it definitely changes up and spices that rotation up even more. Honestly, and beyond that, and my biggest personal reason why I think it's such a great time to start playing, it's just how much time there is right now to get caught up and get everything moving. For most players, there's a huge content drought right now, and it's not very exciting for them, and it's, boring. But for us, that are starting late and just getting in the swing of things, it's super beneficial, and it's awesome to have this much extra time to catch up. Now's the time, you can level, you can have some fun, try out all the new class changes, any classes you want to try, their covenants and their abilities. With the way things are looking, we have at least a couple months before the new patch comes out, which gives us so much time to get leveled and geared, maybe even push for some of those higher achievements that you always wanted to get, like Keystone Master or Ahead of the Curve for the raid. Even if you're not in-game focused, or you're a pretty casual player and you don't like to play like multiple hours a day, you only get to play a few hours a week, I still think there's plenty of time to get caught up if you're interested. All right, so moving on to the cons. In my opinion, there really aren't too many, to starting right now, but I'll go into the few that I've personally found to be the most annoying. The biggest one that I've noticed is the alt friendliness. While Threads of Fate is great, they've added some nice catch-up mechanics for like Renown. Made it pretty easy to get gear, even just by doing like world quests and your like Covenant campaign. There's still a lot of annoying parts. The biggest one that I found is Legendaries and Torghast. While it's pretty good to be able to access all the layers across all characters once you've done them on one character. The Soul Ash, having zero catch-up mechanic for it is pretty rough. And also, you have to do a bunch of quests before you can even get into unlocking legendaries and really getting into unlocking Torghast, which, on the fourth time, it's pretty boring. Really, the only other pain point that I've found so far is actually just been catching up. It's pretty quick to get gear and, everything else you need. But, if you're someone like me, for say, who just loves to run high-end content and I just want to do Mythic Plus, but it's hard to find a group. This late into the patch, everyone's already finished, progressing on the raid or for the most part, or, they have pretty decent Mythic Plus scores. And it can have a lot of negative views on people like myself who are coming in and we're so far behind. And they're just like, well, they don't really want to invite those people to their groups. But on the other side of that, with a little bit extra patience, I see no issues getting into the groups and getting into high content. It might take a little longer, but I don't think anyone will have the problem reaching their goal if they really put their mind to it. All right. With that, I'll leave you guys with one little piece of advice I have if you do decide to start playing WoW anytime in the near future. Really, it's, I think, the most important thing. And it's going to sound cheesy, but just remember, have fun. Play what you like, feel free, experiment, try new things. It's a game. It's meant to be fun. So don't worry too much. I hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.